7:03 coming at you live from the elliptical. Energy is sky high today. I'm feeling terrific. I was lying in bed this morning, did not want to get out of bed. And I got a call from my cousin, and he said, Melanie, get up, get pumped. It's a beautiful day. Get on that elliptical. Motto for the day is smiles, health, and fitness. Which is, of course, he got that from Sid Vicious, who famously, he said that all the time. And, nothing like thinking about the Sex Pistols and how they live their lives first thing in the morning to get you going. So here I am. Phil, also feeling very motivated. He went to a Barry's boot camp class first thing in the morning. He's doing some stretching in bed now. You see him there. He's working that child's pose. So, keep it up, Phil. Don't forget the glutes. Gluteus maximus. So I'm wearing these pants. So just check it out. Watch closely. So we got it. Nothing. Ooh, and what's that? It's a little bit of camouflage. And what's interesting about that is it's like I've camouflaged the camouflage, which is what the French call a double entendre. Pump-up song of the day is Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. It's a shame on me now, to me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. And that is a tough song for me to listen to because it always makes me think of John Ashcroft. And I mean, that was a situation I walked right into. I blamed myself for a long time for it, but the truth is he has a lot of sort of raw masculinity that's just very appealing. So eventually I had to forgive myself and move on. I want to talk to you today about time management because that's something that I've been struggling a lot with lately. I'm very busy, as most dynamic, successful people are. And I've been trying to figure out how to get it all in. And I've been thinking about, here are a few tips for you, take with you through your day. And first is, I want you to multitask. It's sort of an obvious one. And a great way to do this is if you're out to lunch or dinner with people, that is a great time to get other stuff done. That's when I, return most of my emails, pay my bills online, I update my social media. And they'll get it. I'm sure they're welcoming the opportunity to do the same thing. And if you're friends on social media, they'll be reaping the benefits. They'll be seeing your change of status message and picture. So that's the first thing, multitask. Never be doing just one thing at a time. What a waste. Second, edit. Don't be too verbose. Great way to do this is to abbreviate when you're communicating with people. I love to write K instead of OK. That's like 50% letter reduction. And, it saves a tremendous amount of time. And frankly, it saves time for the person on the other end who's reading it. I know when I write someone a message and they write me back K, I feel like, wow, this person's really, they're thinking about me and they respect me. That's number 2, edit. Number 3, prioritize. And I think someone who obviously knew a lot about this was Vincent van Gogh. He was an artist. He very focused on the visual world, and he said, my hearing is getting in the way of, what I'm seeing, the aesthetics. So he cut one of his ears off as sort of an extreme example, but he said, I want to dull down the hearing. And a little misguided, but very thoughtful, he sent the ear to someone who was hearing impaired, thinking, maybe I can do a service to someone. He didn't really get the science, but it was a nice gesture, which is the one thing I like about him. So, finally, most importantly, to be as efficient as possible, you need to be eating protein all day.